Hello. In this video, we are going to go over finding percent composition within chemistry. What this means is we want to find the percent of a certain element that we have within a given compound. For example, we are given copper bromide or copper 2 bromide. And this, what we're going to be asking for is what is the percent of copper within that compound? And what is the percent of bromide within that compound? So all we need to do is mess with the molar masses. The first thing we're going to do is find copper bromide. And that what we're going to do is find copper, which is 63.546. 63.546. And then we're going to add that to two bromines, because there's two of them, which is 79 point, where was it? 79.904. So we're going to put that into a calculator. 63.546 plus 2 times 79.904. Plugging that in will get us 223.354. So that is going to be grams of copper bromide. Now, in order to find the percent, all we're going to need to do is take our copper. What is our molar mass of our copper? We already found it. It is 63.54. Let me get a better underline there. It's 63.54. So what I'm going to do is take that number, divide it by the entirety of the molar mass. So the mass of the whole thing. So the mass of my part over the mass of my whole. And we're going to multiply this by 100. And then we should be done. So let's do it. 63.546 divided by 223.354 times 100 gets us 28.45%. So there we go. Now, in order to find bromine, there are two ways. Since there is only one left, and we know this has to add up to 100%, we can just take 100% minus 28.45% to find our missing percent if we are in a time crunch. And here we can see it's 71.55%. Now, if your teacher requires you to do it the chemistry way, no problem. Just write it out. Remember, we have two bromides. So make sure you take that into consideration. We have the weight of bromide over the weight of the compound. Let's make sure we keep that in the same color. Let's make sure we underline that. Weight of the compound. We're going to multiply this by 100, and then you're going to see that's exactly what we get. 79.904 times 2 over 223.354. And multiply that by 100, and we get 71.55%. And as you can see, that is the same as that. So that both of those will work for only the last one. Obviously, you can't do it if there's more than one remaining. So that was the example for number one. Let's dive into number two for another example. This one has 3 elements. So let us be careful while we work through this. So for number two, I need to find the molar mass of the whole thing, Na, which is 22.99, plus oxygen, which is 16, plus hydrogen, which is 1.008. Adding all that together gets us 39.998 grams. Now to find all the other ones, let's break them down. We're going to have sodium, Na, all over our entire compound, NaOH, times 100. Then we're going to do oxygen over NaOH times 100. And then we're going to do hydrogen over NaOH times 100. And that's it. So now that we know all of that, let's start plugging and chugging. Well, Na we've already found is 22.99 all over 39.998 times 100. we're going to plug that in to our calculator and see what that gets us. Plugging it in gets us 57.48%. And then all we're going to do is that exact same process for the rest of them. So we're just going to do all of that. So as you can see, these problems just got pretty straightforward, nice and easy. Times 100. So we'll do 16 over 39.998 times 100. We get 40.00%. So an even 40%. And then we're going to do H, which is one last color, 1.008 all over 39.998 times 100. What does this get us? 1.008 over 39.998 times 100 gets us 2.52%. Now, make sure we add those percentages up at the end to make sure that they add up to 100, which they do. So we have completed this perfectly. Na is 57.4. Let's write that a little more clear. Na is 57.48%. Oxygen was 40%. And hydrogen was 2.52%. And that is how we complete percent composition problems within chemistry. If you have a specific example you would like to cover, please just send me an email. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day.